Hello, everyone. It's Jake from the Down Metal Podcast here to introduce you to, I know you've been waiting for it. I know you've been clamoring for it. The next episode and the fallout from the weekly wrestling wrap-up pay-per-view that's free. So, for a while now, I've been having trouble figuring out what number. You guys haven't seen this, but there's been some confusion on my end about which number of episode we're on, and I finally figured it out. For some reason, when we were counting the number of episodes, we counted the pay-per-view as episode 9 because I was like, wait a minute, this is the next episode, but it says 10, but we just did episode 8, so that explains why the numbers changed. This episode marks a couple of milestones, being that this is the first time we actually filmed in front of we joke and call it a live studio audience, but we actually did have, this is the first time people actively watched us filming the show. It wasn't just us. We also see the return of our horrible impressions of John Cena and Edge, respectively, including a moment where I could not stop laughing at this moment when there's a scene. The gag is that we hired Edge and John Cena to do a commercial, and it just went south. There's a moment where I come up to try to take John Cena's title away from him because our bit was John Cena can't stop looking at his spinner belt long enough to do the scene. And we seriously did that probably 20 or more times, and I just could not stop laughing. And you'll know when you see it because I still can't really. That was the best of the 20 or so takes, and I still kind of lose it, so that's fun. The highlight of this episode, though, as our 10 episode milestone, you get to see gag reels for season 1, and they're pretty funny. There's also a moment that I realized, I was wondering why we didn't make this joke, then I remembered, it was 2007. I'm sure the word pansexual existed back then, but not in our vocabulary. It wasn't a thing that we were aware of, because if pansexual had been around, that would have been the running joke with Nick and Peter. We wouldn't have been able to pass it up. So, and you know why we missed it, because it just didn't exactly exist yet for us. And we also plant the seed and get introduced at the end to the main antagonist going forward, at least for a while. I think into season 2 he's gone, but for the remainder of season 1 at least, the main antagonist is going to be a gentleman by the name of Johnny Charismo, and you get to see some old school Hollywood camera trickery, not in this episode, but coming up. It's pretty fun. So this was the goal of Johnny Charismo, was we were eventually going to do another pay-per-view, but that it was going to be a triple threat match between all the interns. But we changed course a little bit, so we don't get to see that. But this was what was going to be the genesis of that. But here is Season 1, Episode 10 of Weekly Wrestling Wrap-Up. Here it is.
Greetings, Weekly Wrestling Wrap-Up fans, and welcome to the 10th episode of Weekly Wrestling Wrap-Up. We have reached the milestone of online wrestling shows. That is why we are all decked out in suits.
Armani suits.
Our sweet threads.
Sweet threads.
Threads is what they call them on the
sweet.
streets where I was born.
Mm-hmm. Straight out of Compton.
And raised.
That's right. But as always, I'm Hot Stuff Joey Holmes.
I'm Jake Russell.
I'm Nick, and this is Peter, which is Spanish for Peter.
Really?
Peter.
Really?
I can't roll my tongue because I stutter, right, Jake?
Like a bullfighter.
Stutter like a bullfighter?
Those damn stuttering
Why
bullfighters.
don't you tell the audience how special this episode is again?
This episode is special because, I don't know, why is it special?
Why is it special?
Yeah.
I'll tell you why it's
Okay.
special. Not only are we decked out in our bitchin' suits,
What?
not only did we reach double digits,
Two hands.
2 hands
Two
now.
whole hands.
We'll soon be to feet.
Soon be the fruit by the foot. And we are filming our first episode in front of a live studio audience. Tell them, audience.
I love Joey! Can you believe it?
I love you, Nick. I fucking love you too, guys. Did you hear him?
Can you believe it? But
All right.
yes. Well,
we move on to our first. Oh,
no. We actually have a
thing.
special surprise. Because it's our 10th episode and we've made so much money off this and we've become such widely successful, we can't even walk down the street without people screaming my name and saying, "Where's the martini glass?" And of course, I always have her with me. You know what I gave her a name?
did you?
Mm-hmm.
Is it Flo?
No.
Is it Molly?
No. You'll never guess. You don't want to know what it is?
I don't want to know what it is, Joe.
Edna.
Edna.
Why Edna?
Why the fuck not Edna? Sorry. I get upset when I get nervous.
It's a big time for his life. Well, actually, I'll bring that up first. Many fans are probably wondering why Jake and Nick are sitting next to each other after last week's pay-per-view.
And not trying to kill each other.
That's right. Nick has been such a widely successful character, we invited him to be on the show full-time.
Yeah!
I was the only one who didn't clap.
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, we have a surprise for you. Because you're on the show full-time now, you are now getting the TNA segment full-time.
Get what segment?
TNA.
Tits and ass?
Close.
That's great, because I fucking love tits and ass. Mmm.
He really does.
If I can just go to an island of tits and ass, I'd be the Tits and Ass Island. I would live there and have tits and ass. Mmm. Thank you. Just the tits and ass segment.
And just, like, butter.
Why would you put butter on tits and ass?
Oil.
Okay.
Oil them up.
On my island of tits and ass?
Yes.
I'm so happy I'm stranded in my island of tits and ass.
Later tonight, you'll get to see Nick's first time on the TNA segment.
I am losing my tits and ass virginity.
That's right. And it's going to be great.
It's about time.
But our other surprise, because it's our 10th episode, is that we made a contact in WWE and we were able to get back John Cena and Edge to do the first ever commercial celebrating our 10th episode. What
Jake's
do
making
you
noises.
want?
Jake's making noises.
What do you want, Jake? No nickname Russell.
About that
What?
TV segment you were talking about.
Let me get a drink before you tell me.
Gulp, 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 gulp.
Now tell me the good news.
Well, the good news is we still have some footage.
What the hell are you talking about? Like, they came here, it didn't take that long? I mean,
Well, it didn't take that long because it didn't quite go as planned.
okay.
Well, here, just watch it.
Commercial for Weekly Wrestling Wrap-Up. Take one, action.
Hi, I'm WWE Champion John Cena.
John, cut.
So what's this commercial for?
It's for the show Weekly Wrestling Wrap-Up. You did an interview for it once. They're celebrating their 10th show anniversary. Remember?
Who the hell are you?
John, come on, John.
So you're telling me I'm doing this for a crappy online wrestling show?
I guess so. Can we just do this, Edge?
Are you telling Edge what to do?
John, can somebody take that belt from him, please?
I can't believe some low-life director is telling a former 3-time world champion what to do. How dare you?
I'm just trying to get this commercial done, Edge. That's all.
Oh, is that right? Well, let me tell you something about commercials. I'll get it. Come on, John, that's enough.
What are you doing?
You see, commercials are supposed to do one of two things. The first is to educate the public about a certain product and or service. And the second, well, I know all about. It's to entertain the masses. And that is exactly what Edge, the rated R superstar, does every week.
Really? Didn't know that, Edge. Been producing commercials 20 years. Never knew that we're supposed to advertise products and entertain people.
Yeah. Well, now you know.
Let him go, Cena. Cena, I'm the director. Let him go.
No! He touched my belt! No one touches my belt!
You know what? Forget this. I'm going to my trailer.
Edge, you don't have a trailer. The shoe was only supposed to take half an hour. Just cut.
Huh.
You see what I had to work with?
Yeah. I now remember why we didn't want Cena or Edge back on the show. Huh. Well, that was fun. Good. We didn't get our commercial, but
Yeah.
yeah. Well, after that little embarrassment, why don't we do what we always do first in our 10th episode of Weekly Wrestling Wrap-Up? And we first go to Raw.
Monday Night Raw.
Yes. Look at the pan, folks. Look at the pan. Wait. Ooh. Ooh. It smells great. Get it off. You just hit the head with Raw. Well, since Mr. McMahon came back next week, we learned at the end of last week's episode that Mr. McMahon had an illegitimate child. Who would have guessed it? He cheated on his wife. Who would have guessed it? So superstars from every show in the WWE came and surrounded the ring. He came out and talked about his love child, which I have many of in the world. Did you know I have one in Asia?
I think I am one, actually.
I thought so too.
You have one in Asia?
Yeah.
I didn't think you had yellow fever.
I didn't even know where Asia was.
No.
I didn't even know planes went there. Special guest surprise, Stephanie McMahon came out. Mr. McMahon's daughter. And
He's your daughter.
He's your daughter, isn't he? Oh, we're all just so excited on this show. Oh, have a drink. Have a drink out of there you go. That's not yours. So
Like a kitty.
why are you smiling?
That looked
That looked amazing.
Oh.
We don't do that kind of show anymore.
So Stephanie McMahon, huh, Joe?
That's right. We have a wrestling show to do. 10th
All right.
episode. Stephanie McMahon came out and began to talk to her father. And by the way, she was looking as hot as ever. I can't do the cat thing.
Which has nothing to do with cats. It has something to do with butter in an island.
Not that.
Oh, you
Anyway,
mean the...
thank you.
Oh, I thought you were motorboating.
No.
I was.
Two
That's all I
different things.
know.
Stephanie is hot.
Yes.
Very hot.
Good job, Triple H. Big announcement that Mr. McMahon's child, it was one of the people surrounding the ring. I'm empty. Where's our intern? I need a drink. Joey Holmes needs a drink.
Yes, Mr. Holmes.
Drink.
Look at you coming up on me like you're something. Hey, come here. Could I tell you something? Sure. Peter wants to tell you something. Get close. Get close. Get the fuck out of here!
You know, I've never been a huge fan of you in that pan, but kudos.
Kudos, man.
Thank you.
I think you guys are starting to embrace my ideology of beating the crap out of our interns.
Well, they never do any favors for us.
That's true. They never have. They just gave us a crappy match at our Weekly Wrestling Wrap pay-per-view.
That was free.
When the hell have I ever had a martini?
Want one?
No,
I
I need
want a
it.
tab. I asked for a tab like 2 episodes
Hey,
ago.
Asian intern.
Hey, you spill that shit, it's your fucking life.
Asian
Ooh,
intern.
Mr. Holmes.
I got a game for you.
Uh-huh.
Go get me a Pepsi.
Oh, hi.
And if you're not back in 5 seconds, I'm gonna blow up your hometown.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Hey, you
This
got your
isn't
Pepsi.
cold.
Where did that come from?
Anyway, why don't we get back to Raw?
You got 5 more seconds. Go. Cold.
Fucking interns, I swear to God. Try to hire good help, and we need to finally hire an intern that we like.
Yeah.
We'll discuss that later, but we'll finally get. Well, one of the W Superstars is Mr. McMahon's love child, and we'll find out in the coming weeks, possibly on Saturday night's main event. That is this Sunday. It's Saturday.
That's when Jonathan Coachman said they would be able to have all the information compiled.
You can't believe Coachman.
Well, no.
You can believe Maury.
That's true.
Maury does
Maury
the same shit on every episode that he's done for the last 4 fucking
That's
years.
true. First match tonight was Mr. Kennedy versus Sandman. Kennedy won. That was a shocker. Then a very funny vignette.
Who doesn't like a funny vignette?
Nobody
I love
does.
me some vignette. I have no idea what vignette means.
I don't either. I'd get extra drunk for the evening. I'm gonna party.
That's what we
McMahon and Coach talked. Coach had to ask McMahon if he was sexually active as a child. Now, most of us became sexually active around, what, 32?
It's more like 12.
Really?
Yeah,
16.
I started early.
You didn't start liking women until, like, 30, right?
Oh, I didn't say anything about women or human beings at that. I'm just saying I'm sexually active. We'll leave it at that.
But I wanted to bring this up because Coach had to talk to McMahon about if he was sexually active. It looked like McMahon was active around 5 or 4. Fuck, he was fucking when he was a sperm. So, it was weird. But then Flair came in and gave a classic,
Woo! Awesome.
we just had to bring that up. Oh, we found out what Ron Simmons' favorite band is. Wham! And then Crime Time fought Katie Murdoch. Katie Murdoch won by DQ. Whatever. But then Crime Time sold Lillian's chair, and who would not want to put their face in that chair?
You know, Deuce and Domino's car, Lillian's chair, Viscera's steak. What have they not stolen yet?
Give it time.
They'll probably steal McMahon's kid. Hold him hostage,
You
or
could just
her.
steal McMahon's sperm. I know I would.
I've got some.
Can I?
It's on a blue dress in my closet. Next match. Snitsky beat Robbie McAllister. Snitsky won, like I said. And, gotta hold this. Back up again. Now, I learned my lesson from last week.
Be careful, buddy.
Please don't hold yourself, Mr. Holmes.
That's okay.
Shut the fuck up! Fucking Liu Kang.
Junkie. Agent does drugs. I don't want to ruin the suit. I don't want to ruin it.
You're not gonna ruin it.
I don't want to hurt my arm again either. It's starting to heal. Boozing for a week makes the pain go away. You don't feel feelings. Snitsky, that is my stop it of the week. Cody Rhodes out of nowhere just gave McMahon a condom. Was he signaling gay sex? It's possible.
The world may never know.
Dusty
If you kind of
Rhodes
think about it
weeps.
though, why the hell would he give him a condom? Don't you think it's so late for that shit?
I'm guessing the joke was that he was giving him a condom because he had an illegitimate child and all that crap, but I disagree. I think he gave him a condom just because Cody Rhodes has a crush on the chairman.
I think it was a visual cue, being like, "Hey, Mr. McMahon, you know, what are you doing after the show?"
You know, maybe get a drink, some gay sex, you know, see where the world takes us.
The usual. I mean, this
that's
happens
that's,
to everybody,
that's,
right?
That's one of my pickup lines. In fact, that's how I met you. Hey, Joe, what's up, man? You want to go play some Super Smash Brothers and fuck each other, whatever? You know, we can do that.
Something to gay sex.
See what happens. You know, check them out.
No. And then McMahon said he was going to sue the Trojan people, like millions of other people have done. And then Boogeyman showed up. Could Boogeyman be McMahon's illegitimate child? We may find out. Was WWE Idol with judges William Regal, Maria, and Mick Foley. Mick will do anything for money, and I respect him because that's pretty much what he said. I'm here because of money. He does have kids.
Oh,
That's why Ric Flair's still wrestling
That's right, because of that divorce settlement.
for money.
No. All right. Well, the first contestant was Jillian. Regal made probably the best comment of the night by saying, now what did he say? Oh, that what she just sang was like an abortion. That's harsh. But truthful.
I won't argue with you.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad.
Yeah, it was. Second contestants was Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov, who I think will just do about anything for money too. Mm-hmm. Hall of Famers, but they still need money. I wrote down because it was funny. And then Lillian was 3. She sang very pretty and looked very good. But Rocky Balboa came out, interrupted.
Hey yo, I want to sing too.
Wrong guy.
We're talking. Oh no, we're talking about
Santino.
Rocky.
10th episode, Santino
10th
Rocky
episode.
Balboa. He sang That's Amore, and as that was my song of the pay-per-view, I booed. Because that song means a lot to me. I'm not Italian. I'm actually, I think I'm German-Jewish,
Alright,
which is kind of ironic.
that is ironic.
I always thought you were a Buddhist.
I'm that too, but you can be 3. 3's a crowd. Not for me.
John Ritter's dead now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
Some of them all of that.
Elvis?
How's he doing?
That was his dad. Huh?
Well,
How's
B.
he doing?
Arthur.
Oh, he was getting some kicks. Some new kicks.
Simmons came out, said a damn, and then Ron won WWE Idol. It was classic. And that's my...
Keep it going.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, that's my cool thing.
That make me nervous for that shit, man. I want to give you CPR. I mean, I do want to give you CPR again, but I'm shutting up.
Cody Rhodes beat Charlie Haas in a match. Who cares? And then it was supposed to be the coronation of King Booker. Jerome came out. Who guesses who Jerome is? Nick doesn't know. Jake? Jerome Lawler. God, it's like a...
There's a
Retard
Jerome
festival.
Lawler?
It's Jerry Lawler. Booker calls him Jerome, which I find funny.
I forgot about
That's
that.
not his name.
I only brought this up because we found out who King Booker, oops, slip of the tongue.
He
Not
won't be
Booker
King
T.
Booker for long.
Nope, because Triple H is going to fight him at SummerSlam.
And he's gonna kick his ass.
King of Kings versus Booker T.
The
because
pseudo
he's not
king.
King Booker. We should just start calling him Booker T till he becomes Booker T again. But then Booker T beat up King, and oh, it was
After
just
King
exciting.
stomped his crown.
Yep. Cena and Umaga fought Orton Carlito. Oh, classic.
Oh.
Oh, good job.
Oh.
Cena and Umaga won. Who would have guessed? And then at the very end, Vince was talking about screwing some chick in Nebraska, Ohio. He's been all around in like all 50 states and about 18 foreign countries. I think he even went to Mars once and fucked a Martian. That could be his illegitimate child. Stitzy kind of looks like a Martian.
There he goes.
Yep.
Homeboy fucked a Martian.
But Vince is pretty much a whore.
How many times do I have to tell you?
I'll take
That
it.
came out of nowhere.
Cold!
Give me the Pepsi.
It is cold.
Give me the
No,
Pepsi.
that is not cold.
Give me the Pepsi.
That is lukewarm.
Why can't I get a goddamn Pepsi? Asian? Thank you. Fuck you, sir.
Martini.
Cold beverage.
Where's
Cold beverage.
Martini. That's a good one. Well, Linda showed up during Vince's sex story, and I wrote down, hee hee, again. Linda kicked him out of his big mansion, which is funny because he owns it, but she is the wife, and wives rule. But that was it for Raw. So, that's cool. Our 10th episode, Raw. What?
It's the choice of a new generation. CM Punk loves this shit.
He does.
Hang on, Stone.
Thank you.
Even
Asian
a Pepsi promo for Christ's sake.
intern.
Yes.
Where is my goddamn drink?
You know, when I look through the glass, everything's red.
It's in the freezer.
It was like a metaphor for my whole life.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know what? Just forget about it.
Whatever. Just, we need to get a new intern. And you know what? I actually have an intern we can bring in and replace those two for
I don't trust your judgment when it comes to hiring help.
I think you'll like this guy.
he got me.
He's British.
He loved me.
It's true.
They're lovers now, folks.
No, I wouldn't go that far with you.
Yeah, I tried to go that far, but he just.
And
like,
this
oh,
empty.
I'm
I'm
glad my
repressed.
asshole is a virgin. I
Yes,
can't
Mr. Holmes.
interrupt me.
See how it took like 3 seconds? That should be it. Alright, so as we always do, we're going to go to our 10th episode of ECW with
But first,
what?
well, I felt kind of bad about how the TV
Thank you.
shot, how the commercial shot went bad. So I threw together a couple of gag reels. Threw together a couple of gag reels to show the fans.
That would be
in honor
nice.
in honor of our 10th episode. So before we go to ECW, you're gonna see a bunch of just outtakes from the Raw segments we've done in the past. Enjoy those. Enjoy those. Where's the
Roll them, Jake!
Greetings, wrestling fans. I'm Hot Stuff Joey Holmes.
And I'm Nick. I'm kidding. Oh god, I'm not wearing shoes. Honestly, don't even fucking ask.
Damn it!
I'm obviously wearing shoes. I lied. I'm a fucking liar.
I'm pissed that I laughed. Damn it! It's perfect. Hello, weekly wrestling wrap-up fans. I'm Hot Stuff Joey Holmes.
And I'm Nick. BAM! Fucker, I'm kidding. These are what my shoes look like. Oh, god. Damn. Like I said, I'm Nick.
Okay. Well, what we usually do. We should do this on location for March. Why don't we do that?
Okay.
Seriously, why don't we like change the location? Do this The Human Torch was denied a bank loan.
Beard of Zeus.
Hot pot of coffee! Greetings, weekly wrestling wrap-up fans. We are not at our normal lake. Our normal lake.
Our normal like classic. I'm glad you fucked up.
We're gonna go skinny dipping and all that shit.
and
You're gonna see Holmes' Little Boys. These weekly wrestling wrap-up fans. I'm Hot Stuff Joey Holmes.
And I'm Nick.
We are.
BAM! Are we doing that still? Headlock, Jake, you see this? Oh my god, this is absolutely brutal. I can't believe what you. Oh my god, it's the kitty clutch. It's the kitty clutch. We've only. Where's he going? Where's he going? Oh my god. Is he going for backup? What a pussy.
actually recording this?
They had a funny scene between Hacksaw Jim Duggan and William Regal, which we had to mention. because it was about.
I'm not saying penis. Hey, let's get back to wrestling.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
Because I was talking about
Penis.
Edit that out. Okay, stop. Okay. Jesus. Okay. The next part.
I'm talking about my penis, Joe.
You have one too?
I do.
Was it Spanish?
Guam. Actually.
I'm sorry.
I love that.
We'll do that again. We'll do that.
Because you gotta be wearing your shoes.
I'm wearing both shoes.
It's posted on the rule board. When you walk in the door,
I didn't know there was a rule board.
there's a rule board.
I didn't mean to break the rule if there was a rule board, if there's rules on it. Film these shows from his house.
God damn it.
Two, Nick and
Peter Pan. Are you wearing your shoes?
yeah, I wore shoes today.
You're wearing your shoes.
I'm wearing both shoes.
Because I can lend you a pair. Oh, it's my penis, Joe.
Oh. I still don't get it.
That's okay.
Okay. I think somebody's here.
That was awesome.
Hey, Muggle.
Wait. Okay, so if you end it, and whatever you guys are going to say, can it just come back to me? And I'm like,
Right.
things are heating up.
I love that. Get drunk.
Okay, so get Nick. Oh fuck! I hit myself in the chest.
What is with you?
Okay,
He
just
hurts his testicles more than I beat my cock.
That's a lie.
I know. Look at him. He just can't stand himself.
Jake, you gotta kick me in the face. Dog.
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 Why are you still recording?
Why not?
Because it's rude.
You guys should play this at my wedding. When I marry myself. You jerking off? Okay, here we go. You ready?
Oh, scene.
Okay. Oh, fuck. No, that was perfect. I wanted to go with that.
I thought he really got hurt there.
You hit your head. Yeah.
Tell me you got that.
I know, I
That
seriously.
was perfect. That was perfect because it landed on me.
for the ECW commentation spot. And here's the big deal. It's going to be a hardcore match.
I can see it going. The best time I have is watching Nick try and hold it.
That's what my girlfriend said.
You know, I never loved your mother. You know that. Okay.
Okay.
I'll start.
Bucksworth, that's right.
Just don't.
Bucksworth? What am I, your butler? Bucksworth.
Bucksworth! Asian boy!
Put that in there somewhere.
It's like a really cheesy sitcom.
Asia.
Okay. All right.
Pop goes Hiroshima.
All right. Oh. Yes.
Don't forget Nagasaki.
Greetings, Weekly Wrestling Wrap-Up fans. I'm Hot Stuff Joey Holmes.
I'm Jake Russell.
Wait, what was my name again? I'm sorry.
Wasn't it
Are you serious? I thought it was
Rupert. I was about to say Randy. I'm like, Randy's not a British name. And then it started with an R.
I'm Randy. I'm from Los Angeles.
I'm sorry, Kim, I'm sorry. Now on to the match of the week today, our nice little friendly between Manchester United and LA Galaxy.
Whoa. Hang on. I think we forgot to mention to you that this is actually a wrestling program.
Wrestling?
Yeah.
For you, I wrote a Lego.
You hired a ninja.
I was drunk.
I'll cut it there.
That ends perfectly. I was drunk.
You hired a ninja. That was fucking
You
brilliant.
hired a ninja.
I really wish we had a Pokeball to give you your segment.
You never tennis ball, you paint it white and red.
Don't do that again.
What are you doing?
Oh, come on, let me finish.
I ripped my shirt. Oh well.
He did that in my school notebook, and I unwittingly took notes on.
Oh god damn it! You did it in mine too in high school.
Is this really overplayed? Because I didn't think I'd do this. So
Yes, you did it to me, and you told everyone about it.
Hey Nick, watch the screen.
It's like me fucking Kermit the Frog, dude.
Nick.
Ow!
So we're recording.
I like you when we got two people that went to completely different schools. You're like, you did this in my book. You did this to me in high school, didn't you? Just like, just draw two stick figures hitting it dog.
No, you
style.
motherfucker.
That's like my trade. That's like my
Motherfucker,
calling
but you
card.
drew it like this big, and I turned in like a short assignment with that on the back, and I didn't know it was there.
I didn't know. Oh.
And then,
God, I'm
luckily, it was my
immature.
philosophy teacher who has a wonderful sense of humor, and he was just like, I question your extracurriculars.
Dude, I fucking wonder why I'm single, because I do shit like that all the time. It's like, baby, I love you. Here's two stick figures doing it reverse cowgirl.
Guess
Hang
which
it,
one's
go.
me?
Guess which one's me? The
That's
one
when
with
Dusty
the
comes
dick.
out. Head. Or
Okay. Hello, Weekly Wrestling Wrap-Up fans. I'm Jake Russell here with your ECW Wrap-Up. First off, the biggest news in the land of Extreme is that Armando Estrada is the new general manager of ECW, which means a whole bunch of surprises, and who can resist a vindictive GM like Estrada? First action of the new GM was to bring John Morrison and CM Punk to the ring for a contract signing. And they did, and Punk and Morrison had a heated discussion before Big Daddy V came out for a match with CM Punk. CM Punk lost by countout. Okay, yeah. And then Estrada went backstage, talked to Tommy Dreamer, told him he had 60 seconds to get to the ring. 60 seconds to get to the ring before he would be disqualified and forfeit the match. Dreamer made it in time, only to find Big Daddy V still in the ring. We all know how that turned out. Big Daddy V decimated him and did his cool little V for victory thing. I think he's half full. Then we had Kevin Thorne versus Stevie Richards in another really good match. The original decision was Kevin Thorne got a pin, but because of his, for lack of a better term, misbehavior, the ref reversed the decision and gave Richards the win. I'm not going to complain because Kevin Thorne was acting like a bitch. Okay, Balls Mahoney and The Miz along with Extreme Expose. Once again, I'll reiterate why they're hanging out with him. I have no idea. They meet backstage. Miz talks about how much better he is than Balls Mahoney. Blah, blah, blah. I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch. Balls, I look up to you. I wish I could suck on yours. I'm a bitch. Extreme Expose. Why are you hanging out with me? I'm such a tool. Blah, blah, blah. Miz sucks. Anyway, there's going to be a subplot going on with Kelly Kelly and Balls Mahoney because she's showing more concern every week for Balls. No matter how many times I say that, it just doesn't sound right. She's showing concerns for Mahoney, whose first name is Balls. And something's going to erupt with that. I'm looking forward to this actually because it's about time for two things. One, Balls Mahoney to take an active role in ECW, and two, for The Miz to get put in his place because he's a little punk ass. Then we got John Morrison versus the Boogeyman. Boogeyman wins by DQ. I'm not complaining. John Morrison was this close. You see this? This close. That close to getting a mouthful of worms, but of course, being the vain bitch that he is, he got away from it because he didn't want worms in his hair. And that was it. So, ECW was pretty good this week. I'm not going to give it bad marks. I'm going to give it a few good marks. I've been saying this for a couple weeks now, not on the air, but just in our private conversations. I don't know who's been changed in the writing staff or what they've been doing, but I like it. Because ECW has gotten a lot better. And honestly, both Joey Holmes and I feel the same way. It's the only wrestling show that we look forward to every week. Without a doubt. So, as we do with the Raw segment, we're going to show you some outtakes from the ECW segment. Take it. It does.
Montage! That was good.
All right. This is beautiful, sir. You think you can hold?
Tired at all.
You think you can?
Acting.
You think you can hold her steady while you hold the camera? John Morrison versus CM Punk. What's wrong with you?
What? I was no. You just gotta keep talking.
You get. He's laughing.
That looks like you're in pain.
Wait.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the ECW wrap up. This is Jake Russell here with the.
I didn't hear that.
Sorry, I'm sorry. It's John.
Nice.
We've got a.
I don't know. I just want to let you know, to Joe's parents, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh God, and I don't know what else to do. And
I've always wanted to do that.
Okay.
Wait, what am I supposed to do?
What's up, viewers? Welcome to the ECW segment. Shut the fuck up.
Damn it. Just go ahead and go again.
Good evening. Welcome to the all-new tits and ass segment of Weekly Wrestling Wrap-Up. I am your host, Nick. Today we're going to bring you some information from what happened on TNA, maybe some tits and ass, maybe some open clam, or we'll see what happens. So, the TNA segment, or the show, we're doing the segment in bed. So, what happens is it starts out with Pacman Jones coming out, the Tennessee Titans delinquent. Whatever. I like his jacket. The Pac-Man logo is pretty damn cute. Namco should be suing his ass for that shit. His fucking name's not even Pac-Man. So, Pacman Jones comes out, starts bitching about whatever, and the truth comes out. They have their little confrontation. You might remember last week they had kind of a confrontation of their own, shit-talking, whatever, they go into their own thing. They decide that they're going to be tag team partners, that they'd be the best tag team champions in the world. So they go to what's-his-face's office, and they were like, hey, we're going to tell him right now, we want the tag team championship, blah, 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 whatever. Nothing really goes down, so what? From this hour, it goes from one match, skips through a bunch of bullshit to end somewhere around this general region, the end of the show, to another match. 2 matches! We watch wrestling shows to watch wrestling, am I right? I think I am right. Mm-hmm. What do you think, huh? Yeah? Looks so fucking good on the sheets. Oh, God, it's fucking... Oh. After this is over, me and you are making a pie. You know what I mean. So, within this little segment between 2 matches, Kurt Angle came out and gave his Angle Awards. His wife did her own thing. Kevin Nash did his own thing. Blah, 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 blah. Nothing really to talk about there. Dude comes out. Sorry, I forget his name. The head guy, whatever. He used to be in WWF. Anyways, he comes out and assigns Kurt Angle gets to gets to put all his titles up next week, and including the tag match between Pacman and The Truth. And the winner in the last match is going to go up for him against the championship belt, which is going to be the winner of the match between Abyss and Christian Cage. That's the end match, the final match, Abyss and Christian Cage. Abyss rocks his ass. So, it's going to be Abyss versus Angle at the next pay-per-view for the World Championship. Angle's going to have like 4 matches that night, putting up all his belts in one. And yeah, that's pretty much it. While you're gone, I'm going to make sweet, sweet love to a pizza pan. You can stay if you want. It may get a little saucy.
Welcome, Wrestling Wrap-Up Weekly. It's empty. I wonder where it went. Welcome to the 10th SmackDown segment of Weekly Wrestling Wrap-Up. I'm Hot Stuff Joey Holmes. Let's kick it. That's what the kids are saying nowadays. SmackDown first came out with the most valuable prick. MVP came out and had his first ever VIP lounge. It was awesome. It was better than when Kennedy took the election. It was better than Watergate. It was better than Reagan tearing down the Berlin Wall. He literally took both hands and shoved the wall down. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. And I drank to the occasion. MVP brought up the boxing match for Saturday Night's Main Event for Matt Hardy. MVP pouts, and he's not been able to fight because he has a heart condition. Let me tell you who has a heart condition. Jerry Lewis. Because he's fucking 1,000 years old. You're young, MVP. You ain't got nothing. The match he decided to make was Matt Hardy versus Evander Holyfield. I actually think Matt Hardy could take him because Evander Holyfield's had more injuries in boxing than anybody else in the world. So I vote for Matt Hardy. But Matt Hardy came out, and instead of Evander Holyfield, you know, MVP, most valuable prick, and Matt Hardy, they argue. Blah, 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 blah. It's empty. And MVP called out the masterpiece. The Master Lock Challenge for Hardy. Oh, I love that Chris Masters still doing this. I love it. I drank more to the occasion because I loved it so much. I even called my ex-wife and said, "Are you watching the Master Lock Challenge?" And they said, "Who's this?" I'm like, "It's your 4th husband," because she's a whore. Oh man, she doesn't even remember the old Joey Holmes here. It's amazing. We had 9 kids together. That's not true. That's not true at all. I don't have any kids. Thank God. The alcohol makes me sterile. Hardy hits masterpiece. MVP hits Hardy while he's in the master lock like a little bitch, like a prick that he is. MVP does the playmaker to Hardy. Hardy loses the challenge. Go figure. Moving to the next segment. Vince and Coach talk about the bastard, which we've nicknamed the child because he is a bastard, because Vince wasn't there. It's a shame. My father wasn't there for me when I was a kid either. He was either in the army or a roadie or a clown. But Deuce and Domino fought the Major Brothers. Deuce and Domino won cheap. Damn cheap. Just terrible. And with a damn kick to the face. Why everyone is winning with a kick to the face? I've been kicked in the ball and I still finished the fight. Good lord, that hurts. That's why I can't have kids, plus the alcohol and the pot. Kali bitches about the match with Kane in the future. Kali will probably beat him. I don't know. I haven't watched it yet. That's not true. I have it written down on the next page. Oh my god. Finlay fought Jamie Noble, who for some reason we've nicknamed the Poodle. I don't get that, but hey, that's great. Kane interrupted the match. Noble got in Kane's way. Hornswoggle pushed Noble into Kane's ribs and gets choke slam. Finger points fun. Do it to your kids, makes them cry. It's awesome. It's a callback, folks, to a show that I did that. It's just, you know, people say I have a problem drinking and slurred speech. And the other night I woke up in a cornfield. I don't like corn. It's weird. I like eggs. Actually, no, I don't. And then Chavo Guerrero fought Shannon Moore. Chavo won. Big surprise, Chavo. That's my big surprise of the week. I even give you a foot. I just broke my leg. Did you see that? Oh, Lord. It's dry season. Where the fuck? Food. Not food, drink. Oh. Chavo Frog splashes Moore's knee with Ray's mask on Moore. It looked like Ray. That's right. Can't read it. Batista talked about Kali's claw. It hurt. Batista been in pain all week. You know, as a wrestler, you're not supposed to be in pain. You're not supposed to put your body on the line. Wait a minute! You are! Suck it up, you bodybuilder. Kali talks back in his way. Body, body, body! And guess what? Big Dick Johnson returns. Men everywhere weep. But he was dressed like a baby, which made me cry even more and throw up in the damn toilet. I must ate eggs again. Misery Man Coach talked about the kid. That's when he came on. Moving the freak on. Mark Henry fought 3 question marks. There was only one person, but he was so unknown, he deserved 3 question marks. He won with a bear hug. The only good part about this match was that the Druid came out. Henry talked about it. 2 Druids come out. Undertaker promo interrupted him. Whispered Unforgiven. Will Undertaker come back Unforgiven? Probably. Michelle McCool and somebody else for Christmas bridesmaid. Michelle McCool beat Victoria, which I think is crap. Victoria should have whooped her ass. She didn't. Nice. Getting sober. And then in the main event of the evening, which was a match that deserved to be at WrestleMania. And it was. And it stole the show. Kane versus Kali. God, it was such a technically thrilling match. And I mean, there were arm drags, and they did submission holds, and they fast rope moves, lucha libre style. Kali actually did a Hurricane Rana. It was really, really cool. Wait a minute. Oh, it's the sober talking. That didn't happen at all. SmackDown needs to get Undertaker back, or Triple H, somebody, please. For the love of God. I don't have a freaking drink. It's the 10th episode, I don't have a drink. And it just bothers me. Look. It's okay. It's okay. It's alright. You know, before I end this segment, I just want to say this. I got nothing to say. Before I end my SmackDown segment, I just have something I need to say. I'm going to get comfortable here for a second before I announce this. It's going to be good. Old Joey Holmes isn't always perfect, so for the end of the SmackDown segment, we are going to have SmackDown outtakes. I don't like to admit when I'm wrong, but sometimes I make wrong decisions. So we'll do outtakes and then to the end of the show. End of the show. You know, there's no music and I'm dancing. I'm drunk again. Oh, are those stairs? Mr. Holmes.
Come with me to discover the transformative power of kindness and the joy it brings. Join me as we explore every Monday morning simple yet profound ways to elevate your happiness, one gesture at a time.
Wow, fantastic baby dance. I'm gonna dance, 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 dance. Fantastic baby.
Who the hell drank all the tea? You're such a big help.
You say you're such a bagel?
No, I thought it'd be fun if he was eating. I'd still go over and go, you're such a big help to me.
Stop the whistling.
Sorry. Okay, let me do. Wait.
Okay.
Edge.
Oh god, that's so hard to. Fuck you! Hey, you want to pick you up? You want me to pick you up? You want me to pick you up?
After Team 3D Stars came out and talked, the Voodoo Kin Mafia, former WWE Tag Team. Shit. The fuck was their name? You know, when I was a boy, I went to church. This priest came up to me and said, "Hey, you want to be an altar boy?" I said, "What have I got to lose?" Everything. Let's do this again. New Age Outlaws. Fuck. That was a lot of fun, kids, and I think it taught us some very good. Fuck.
Very good.
So do you want me to pick you up? Have you seen in America?
So it zooms in. And, you want me to pick you up?
Is your penis talking?
Again. Why have I come to Weekly Wrestling Wrap Up? It's easy. Who wouldn't want this face on television? My name is Johnny Charismo. I'm gonna be the newest intern of Weekly Wrestling Wrap Up. You get to see this pretty face and the perfect hair every week. That's right. These two other interns are jokes. I'm gonna show them what interning is all about. See you next week. Well, what a fun show this has been.
Oh boy, what a ride. What a wild ride.
The funny thing was I wasn't really laughing. I was just sitting shrugging my shoulders.
Oh man, I thought you were laughing.
You had
put your hand in
people-
my cup.
Your cup. Oh,
Don't.
God.
There's still
Oh,
no
man.
drink in this. It's okay.
Oh,
He bit me. I no.
Hey.
I missed the shoulder. All right.
All right.
Well, this has been a fun 10th episode, hasn't it?
Has it been? Oh,
It has.
Liza, we got to take a walk down memory lane, a glimpse of some outtakes, some funny outtakes,
For
and
the past 20 years we've been doing this show.
Joe and Jake, I'd like to say that I'd like to do this for 10 more years. So,
Hey, you know, it was
I
a
wouldn't.
pleasure having you. Before we go into our memorable match, I just have to list another complaint. What is your problem now?
your complaint?
Where the hell is my drink?
You know, it's
You know
funny.
what? You know what? Come here. Come here.
Oh! You give me a drink. I don't need a drink.
I can't breathe. You think we like you?
You guys are my best friends.
My leg hook. Yeah.
I don't want
I'm
to
serious.
go
Why
to
do we
school.
put up with this crap?
I don't know. Even though I'm sober, I don't want to say interns bad. But they are. They suck.
In terms of,
Which is why I don't have any arms.
it's gonna spill on you.
I don't want.
You're gonna get on your crotch. You're gonna get on your crotch.
Man, you like that.
That's what she said.
My leg.
That joke never gets old, no matter how young you get. My lips are wet.
Your webs are lit.
Look, we have to do what we always do, and do our memorable match of the week. Which this week,
We got a treat for you. Because
tweet. He just
Or-
inserted that.
or is
That's
it
what she said.
or is it a trick?
Or is it a treat?
Because our memorable match this week was at Halloween.
I don't want to go to school. Havoc.
Thank you.
It was at Halloween Havoc. Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero.
For the Cruiserweight Championship, I got my second win. Look, it was a good technically sound match. And one of the best matches Rare Eddie ever had. It's still considered a classic. It's a match we can always look back upon and fondly remember for Eddie. And Ray is coming back to SummerSlam to kick some more ass. I don't think he'll fight Eddie because I think that'd be a one-sided match.
Yeah.
Which we will be watching, so we can actually give you real coverage.
That's right.
Not live coverage, but
No.
What kind of show do you think this is?
A real show? Like people watch us.
Oh, man. Two people. And they're in the room.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're actually sitting next to both of them.
Yeah. But we
can't
have
see 'em, though.
we have a special surprise. Because our interns are crap, and we finally just said, you know what?
They're C-R-A-P.
That spells crap. That spelled poop. Wait. We got
it's always me.
all good. Do you guys think I have a problem?
No, I'll tell you who has a problem. Those 2 interns you hired.
Oh, the floor's wet.
That's what she said.
So is your pants.
Alright, well, before we go, we say his pants wet. And before we go, we have to introduce someone who will be on the show next week. Because we got a new intern who's going to be the perfect intern. Johnny Charismo. Go for it, Johnny. But before we do that, I gotta go. Here we go. There's the stairs. I go up these stairs.
Mr. Holmes.
I see Johnny.